Welcome back to the Cardiff City View. And do you remember that one friend at school that just ruined everything for you, that upset every little bit of the playground? Well, this season, that's Cardiff City. Ipswich Town taken to the sword. And now you've ruined Southampton's little party. How dare you? Welcome back to discuss it all is our Bluebird fan, James. And of course, we're also talking this week about Cardiff's last trip on the. Oh, sorry. We're also talking, of course, we're also talking on this channel about Cardiff City's last home game against the Borough, and we're going to ask James to pick out his favourite and least favourite from the season. James, what an up and down season this has been for Cardiff. I am not putting any more money on Cardiff ever again. I thought you were going to get smashed by Southampton. Sorry, Cardiff fans. How on earth didn't you end up losing that game?
I honestly do not know. We started okay, not great, but okay. Obviously Southampton has a lot of the ball you'd expect down in a Russell Martin side. They go 1-0 up after sort of a save from the keepers come back out to their player. Should have easily been 2-0. Half their fans were cheering before the ball was around the goal, after the ball was around the goalkeeper, and I don't know how Brooks, I think it was Brooks, has missed that chance. But yeah, obviously then in the second half we score a nice goal, and then Cian Ashford, one of our own academy player, 19 years old, not to mention a 17-year-old Lewis Giles, I think his first name's Lewis, on the pitch as well. I think the kit man had to go and get a shirt a few hours before the game because he weren't old enough to have the Sky Bet sponsorship on the side. But our own academy players on the pitch against the top championship sides is really a proud moment for them and for us fans to see that.
In the one hand, as great as it is it not a little bit frustrating? Because if you put this effort in against the relegation sides and the teams just below you, you'd be promoted, because you always put it in against teams that are high flying or like the high press or like to keep possession ball. But then you can't put it in, can you, against the so-called smaller teams?
We perform better when teams come at us with the ball. That's sort of the way Errol Bullitt sets his team up to play on the counter. And I think this is why our away form have been a lot better than our home form this season, because the home team normally have the ball, take the game to the opposition, and we sort of, play off that and take our chances from that. And I think that's really the key to his style of play.
Yeah. Okay. All right, then let's ask you then about this season then at home. First of all, 10-1, 3 drawn, 9 lost. The average attendance for Cardiff is down this season, nearly by about 10%. It's 17,253. So it's the lowest attendance since the 16-17 season, which of course was also in the Championship. Why do you think that is?
I just think, obviously, over the past couple of years with the relegation battles, people are just tired of obviously investing in money into something they're not going to enjoy. The football hasn't been unbelievable over the last, couple of seasons. It's been a lot of change with the managers, obviously the players, the embargo. It's just a lot of stuff that's sort of negative. And I think eventually, to be honest, I think when Tan looks to sell the club, that's when you'll get more of the, support back, really.
Yeah, okay. You actually went 76 days unbeaten at home as well, because you beat Wednesday just in the bank holiday day on August, and then you didn't lose until November. And in that time, you beat Norwich. You lost to Norwich in that game, but you beat Swansea, Coventry, Rotherham. Those draws against Watford, and of course you did the double over Bristol City. So this season started off so well for Cardiff. Then you dipped around Christmas time, and it seems like you're just peaking again now, doesn't it? So what's been your favourite? I'm gonna ban you from saying Swansea, I think, but other than Swansea.
So it has to be the Ipswich game. Absolutely unbelievable to be 1-0 down against a team like Ipswich in unbelievable form going into that game. To get into the sort of the 90th minute, and we scored the one goal. We think, oh, great, 1-1, we got a point. We could, but then to sort of carry on and go right till the end, the 99th minute, and score that winning goal. And it was an unbelievable win against top side, and it was live on Sky.
It's weird because when we asked the Ipswich fan about his lowest moment of the season, your ground got mentioned, and of course the Swansea fans said their lowest moment of the season was the trip to Cardiff, and weirdly, the Bristol City fan also said the lowest moment of the season was when they came to Cardiff. So you have ruined a lot of people's seasons.
Russell Martin the same question as well.
Yeah, and well, I'm sure no Cardiff fan felt sorry for Russell Martin on Saturday night, did you?
There were a few choice words.
Okay. All right then. I'm going to ask you the flip side of it then. So, what team have come to the Cardiff City Stadium and done you in? What's been your least favourite game?
The Sunderland game. It was awful. It was awful. It was just, the players had no idea what they were doing. Obviously go 1-0 down after the penalty, but the actual performance, it was just one to forget, definitely.
Okay. All right, then. All right, let's get your score predictions then for this weekend. The Borough come visiting. Of course, they've got nothing to play for now. Their playoff dreams are well and done and dusted. So this is a mid-table, so you can play the youngsters, and it should be an enjoyable watch, I think.
Hopefully, and I'm going to go for a 3-1 Cardiff win on the weekend.
Brilliant. Okay. Listen, James, thank you for all the reporting you've done for us on this channel for all the home games against for Cardiff this season. We've got one more review for you to do next week, if that's all right, as you make your travels. Okay, where are we next week? Remind me.
Rotherham away. Yeah, that's a 6 o'clock start on the road.
What a way to end the season. Where else would you want to be? Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
All right. Cheers for watching us, Cardiff fans. Please put your comments below about which game at home you've really enjoyed this season. And thank you again, James. Nice one.
Catch you next week.